Donna Sims said, have you ever been to jail?
I have never been to jail.
I hold up my hat. Hey y'all, welcome back to Because Adulting is Hard. It's Garrett and I, and we're playing a game.
Yes, we are.
We're playing a game because we can, because that's what we're doing. So we asked y'all on our social media platforms for a couple of Never Have I Ever. Let's go back to explain a little bit. They know who I am. Garrett is...
I'm the video guy. I make all the awesome videos that are on this channel.
He's the video guy, and I'm kind of fond of him. Like, we have kind of a weird thing that we do, and so we're just gonna have fun. And he hasn't, and then we'll see what this looks like, Garrett.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna roll with it.
We're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna say the person's name because we're gonna try that. I mean, the dyslexic chick's gonna try to read the people's names on the thing here because you don't know what the questions are. But good luck.
Might as well say sorry for butchering their names in advance.
Sorry, it's gonna happen. It's happening. I would just call you Jennifer by the first name on there, but then they won't know. So we'll try to say them both. So Jennifer Taylor is our first person.
Into the microphone.
I know, God, and stand still, right? Stand still. I will.
There
Good Lord.
you go.
Okay. So our first person's question is Jennifer Taylor's, and her question was a good Texas girl question. Never have I ever been to the Frio River.
Oh. Boom.
Oh, I've been to the Frio River.
How many times do you think you've been to the Frio River?
We used to go to church camp there.
I guess we're both kind of cheating though, because we're from San Antonio, so that's like a popular river destination.
That's a thing. I mean, we are from San Antonio, so there's some. That is a very. I mean, if you're from here, you're probably not going to the Frio River as much as you are from San Antonio.
It's a good 5-hour drive to the Frio.
Oh, but it's amazing, everybody. If you're a Texan, you should go to the Frio River at some point because it's just a beautiful river.
It is beautiful. Where did you stay?
There was a church camp that we would go to, believe it or not. I can't even remember what the church camp was, but that's where we went from there to the Frio River every year.
So I'll start with the first random story.
Okay.
We go camping at the Frio River at 7 cabins.
Okay.
And it's actually the same place that my dad and his brothers and sisters used to go camping at when they were little.
Okay, so am I going to get to go one time with George before, in this,
awesome.
like this summer?
Yeah,
we should George and I need to go to the river.
Yes.
Me, you, and George.
Yes.
And everybody, I would love to see you. See these are the things we're making. I'm going because my kids have not been to the Frio River.
Yes.
And it is absolutely, if you know someplace that's good to go, I've only ever been with church camp, so that's a deal.
Yep.
Thanks, Jennifer. Look, see what's happening? Okay, Lola Chola, that's my Derby girl. She said, never have I ever been to prom.
I have been to prom.
I have been to prom. Yeah, not with the person I'm married to, but I have been to prom.
Same.
Okay, perfect. Never have I ever eaten anything alive while it was like alive. Oh, I have to.
What did you eat?
A worm.
I ate a worm too. I also ate a cricket once.
Did you?
So I was a camp counselor for 8 years in a row. I've been to summer camp 16 times total. And so it's pretty easy to win over a group of 5th or 6th graders by eating a worm or cricket.
I was just that girl. Let me show you kind of something really gross and just do it. And how to eat fried worms was a thing. It was a book when I was a kid. So yeah.
Yep.
Worms were the food. I think I did it probably more than once. I don't know. Whatever.
I just realized I've been pointing my sign towards that camera, and it'll probably just be on this camera. Thoughts of a videographer. Next question.
Oh.
We'll be pointing it at that.
Oh, we need to turn them this way. Okay, We'll get it better. Look, see, you're watching us learn. Anyways, okay, Brenda Holly. This is a weird one. Never have I ever had a homecoming mom. I have.
So I have not.
I have, but if you're not from the South, I've learned that that's a thing. People don't know what homecoming moms are. And Garrett said something interesting. He has never had a homecoming mom, but
I made a bunch of them.
You've made a whole bunch of. That does not surprise. Did you video it while you were doing it?
Of course,
of course you
not.
did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so
let's be real. My mom made most of them. I maybe stuck a couple things on. But yeah.
Right. It was still cool. And the moms, I think I've only got, my son's only in the 8th grade and I've made 2 already.
Yep.
It's a thing.
Exactly.
So, Donna Sims said, have you ever been to jail?
I have never been to jail.
I hold up my hat.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I might have wrecked a car at 12 years old.
At 12 years old?
I mean...
Why is that not in your description of your childhood?
Wild child? It
You
wasn't in my
always
description.
explain who you were as a kid.
I
think that explains it in itself.
Right. A DWI at 12 was was the highlight of my life, Garrett.
What did you crash into?
Another car, a brand new Lincoln.
I'm sure your parents were thrilled.
Let's say I went away to college without a driver's license.
Yeah.
We never recovered from that incident of wrecking a car.
Yeah, how's the insurance nowadays? Do they get to see that on your record?
Well, the good news is a juvenile it doesn't go on your record like that. And because it wasn't this day and time, because I'm old, I actually didn't even get booked in the jail. They didn't make me stay. They let a friend's parent come and get me. So,
Nice.
So I'm going to say I have, but I was so young that I got the get out of jail I decided I never wanted to go again, though.
Hey, that's a scare you straight kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm halfway straight.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
a little more, don't commit 2 crimes at one time.
There you go. Plug DeClay's podcast.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. Don't commit to, yeah, that's why God sent me a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
The next one. So she said, Renee Martinez asked, never have I ever skinny dipped.
I have never skinny dipped.
Of course you never skinny.
I never have.
Devin, you're going to need to make that happen, sister. That's the thing. Like, just make it happen. I have a red light in my pool. I'll watch the baby. We'll move out. Y'all move in for the night. I know. It's a thing. You should skinny dip.
Trying to push us for the second kid already. All right.
I told you I was on that. I mean, I needed some things here. Never have I ever been skydiving.
I have never been skydiving. I want to.
Oh, you should. I have. I have been skydiving. And I want you to know that if you are prone to motion sickness, you can puke all the way down on your first and only skydive, because all the way from
they roll you on your back, or
no, you just puke all up yourself and all over the person behind you. And when you get to the ground, they're pretty much pissed, and so they just disconnect you and they walk off.
Yeah,
I
could see that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize you just go straight up like this. And I mean, it was great. It was exhilarating. It was fun. I would possibly try it again with motion sickness bands. I wouldn't eat Doritos.
Maybe that's a future episode. I'll make you do that.
Only if you go too. I mean, that's the thing.
That's a bet.
That's a bet. And okay, yeah. Okay, I'm down. They do it out there outside Alvin.
We're gonna need some brave videographers to come along with us, but
yeah, so they can catch all the vomit again. So they can see. It'll be fully on video. I actually did it for a bachelorette party. It was great. Never have I ever been on a train.
Oh, I have been on a train.
Oh, I have too.
Where to?
When we lived in Germany, we rode on trains. Clay, with the kids and I have done trains. I mean, you're asking me specifics. I'm not a specific person. Yeah,
That's
where
cool.
have you been on a train?
I've obviously only been on one train. Then make me feel like a rookie. You've
I'm
so
sorry.
many experiences.
I'm way older than you, dude.
But like actual functional train.
Okay.
From England to Paris.
Oh, absolutely.
So
the kids and I mean, they want to do a train ride, a longer train ride. So
well, they have them now across the U.S. There's like a 3-day one and all through the Colorado.
I mean, we did.
Be cool.
We did the Polar Express.
Yeah, that counts, I guess.
You'll have to do that. Never have I ever danced on a bar.
I have danced on a bar.
I mean, I wrecked a car at 12. I'm sure that no explanations needed.
Shout out to Cowboys Dance Hall, San Antonio.
Yeah, there's places in Corpus Christi that I should not go back into. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
I have ridden a motorcycle.
You have. So this
for a short period in my life that I'm glad I never wrecked.
So we have a thing. Clay rode a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, he's the more cautious of the two of us, and he rode a motorcycle, and I wouldn't get on the back for a long time.
Because he bought it for him. So
I did for his 40th birthday. He really wanted one, and I mean, I just bought it for him because that's just what you do. And so he'd already taken the class, so he had interest.
He's got the beard for it too.
And I mean, what's not sexy about a guy on a motorcycle, especially a black Indian?
Pretty much Jack's Teller. Yeah,
I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. But I wouldn't ride on the back of it for a long time because I'm a control freak. Mm-hmm. And I know your limits, and I will never own a motorcycle because I am an all or nothing kind of person.
For our personality, it does not work out well.
No, know your limits. Know your limits is the thing that we say at the Caldwell house. So I have a little bitty mini motorcycle. I laid it over the first time I rode it down the street. That was a little, I mean, you're going to fall off.
Yep.
That was my right out the gate. And so, yeah, I will ride on the back of the motorcycle now. I do enjoy the back of the motorcycle.
Yeah, our personality driving one doesn't do well.
No.
It's
10 foot tall
nervous for like the first 2 times and then just.
What? Yeah. Right. So know your limits. I just am not that person.
Yep.
I cannot, I will be
My
dead.
wife rode on the back like twice and almost killed me both times. And that was going under the speed limit, but yeah.
Yeah, no. So I do ride with Clay, but he's always, I mean, he's 43, never had a ticket in his life. I mean, yeah, he's my guy. Have you ever been suspended? I know that's a long time ago. Oh,
I have.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it wasn't from school.
It wasn't?
It was from a football game.
Really?
I got ejected. Well, I guess, so technically, I guess not suspended, but I got ejected.
You got
from a football
ejected.
game.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent one whole semester not at school.
Oh.
I mean, you know.
What landed you that one?
What didn't land me that one? Not going mostly. Smoking weed. I mean, it was a thing. I mean, bringing it on campus. Some issues with boys, different places. I mean, we'll just a whole semester of vacation they gave me.
Needed a little break.
Yeah, it was great. I got a 2-year break. 2-year break at a residential treatment facility.
There you go.
That was great. Wonderful. Look, I mean, and I'm raising normal children.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
It's an accomplishment.
It's an accomplishment. It helps to marry a lawyer. He's a little grounding.
Definitely.
Never have I ever been out of the country.
Oh, I have.
No, I have. Where have you been?
I have been to Mexico. I've been to London. I've been to Paris.
Mexico. I lived in Italy.
That's
Sicily.
awesome.
I lived in Germany. So I've traveled a lot of
We're
those
at in
things.
Germany.
Rhine-Main is where we lived.
Oh, nope. Don't know.
No? Okay. Well, that's fine. But my favorite place on all of Earth, as you can imagine, is Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
We go there once a year. So, I'm going there in July.
Rastaman.
Got to go to Jamaica if you've never been to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's on my list.
And the culture is of people. It's just a very, very, very laid back culture of people.
Couldn't understand why.
Well, I don't know why. The whole country.
Yeah.
The whole country. It's my
Strange.
kind of place. They're just living on it. Never have I ever witnessed a court proceeding.
I mean, this is lame on mine, so I'm gonna say I have never.
Okay.
Because mine was just a speeding ticket. So.
And I am lucky to have because, I mean, I finally, when Clay became, I mean, as a prosecutor, it wasn't a whole lot of fun to go watch, but as a defense attorney, it's a little different. He's on his own. I mean, he's on his own. So I went and actually watched him try a kid or like defend a kid. And it was a pretty cool thing because he won. And
That is cool.
And so,
Had that whole.
yeah, it was awesome. So but I feel like I lived the court proceeding life all day, every day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Have you ever been on TV?
I have been on the news a couple of times.
You've been on the news.
And I have a funny story about that.
Okay.
I think the first time I was on the news was when I was in high school.
Okay.
And I was playing like the senior San Antonio All-Star game. And we had practiced a couple times.
Of course you were.
And they were like wanting to interview one person from each side. And I'd gotten picked to do our side. Well, as you could imagine, football stage high school Garrett Blucher, who just lifted weights and hit people all day. Not the brightest, smart, creative, but not the brightest at times.
Well,
and so they asked me a question. I don't even remember what it was, but I finished with, "You should come out and cheer on for the West squad." And I was on the East squad. So
that is awesome.
The interviewer was like, "You sure you don't want to repeat that?" And I was like, "Did I say something wrong?" And still didn't know. And that's when he informed me that I was on the East squad, not the West squad.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's a thing. Just all in.
Not my best moment.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I like about you.
That's good though. That's good.
That's what I like about you. I mean, I've been on TV a couple times, interviewed here and there, but my biggest thing is I love the outdaughtered girls. They come to our store. I think we're going to be on. This will be the 4th season.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
awesome.
that's a fun. The first time we
the
were
Busbies.
Yeah,
Right?
I like
That's
it.
how
The
you say
Busbies, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's kind of fun watching the girls grow, and I like that she supports small local businesses and comes out. So that's a fun thing for us that we've been on there. And that they picked
Absolutely.
us
I definitely
more
think
than
we
once.
need to do Never Have I Ever again.
I do too.
I think
This was a lot of fun.
But I think we need some more interesting questions from you people out there.
Yeah, we're gonna make it a little more simple. I'm gonna do it kind of like the verb of the day. Never have I ever, and just list it down there. So we're gonna play again on the Funky Monkey page.
Yep.
We do the daily interactions. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna change the format up a little and come up with some more questions because I want to know what you want to know. I mean, clearly, Alita has. You never know what you're going to find out of Garrett and Alita because we are a
I think it's a cool
clan.
concept too, but maybe even expand from just never have I ever to Q&A sessions on questions people want to ask you, so it can be random.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, so. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the video concept and all the fun things. So I think that's it for us this week. And remember, we do this because we want to live happier because adulting is hard every day.
Tell them where they can find the social links.
Why can't I remember it? Okay, so in this video feed, you'll find all the social links of all the places that you'll find us. And remember to live happier because adulting is hard.
There
it is.
Go.